Welcome. This is the third video on our product rule series. We'll take a look at a function here, h of x, 2x times 5 to the x power plus e to the 2 ln 4. So let's take a look at that first term to begin. We have this first term, which is the 2x times 5 to the x power. This tells us that we're going to be using a product rule with these two terms. So let's consider that as my first case. So I'm going to go out and find h prime of x. And first, I need to have a product rule for this first term. So let's consider first, we want to take the derivative of the first, which would be 2, times the second, 5 to the x power, and then we'll say plus. We'll just write down the first, which would be 2x, and then the derivative of the second, which we would say is 5 to the x. Since this is an exponential, we multiply by the natural log of the base. So the derivative of 5 to the x power is 5 to the x power ln 5. So that takes care of that first term of h of x. Let's consider the last term. At first glance, it might look like we have an exponential term and then a natural log term, and we do, but these two terms, e to the 2 and ln 4, those are just constants. E to the 2 is a constant times ln 4, that is another constant. So when I take the derivative of this constant term, just like any other number, this derivative on that term would be 0. So I would be really adding 0 to the end of that derivative, which again, we don't have to represent. So we can get rid of that and just leave that first representation here of h prime of x. So don't be fooled with these types of constants, e to a number or ln of a number. Just remember that those are just constants. There's no variables here, so their derivative is always going to be 0. So hope you enjoyed this video and this is helpful with your studying. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.